Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, Silver. Great, set. 180, 180. Hey, easy, 63, pass.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big play there on the first play of the game. 59 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They go play action with Hurts. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Micah Parsons just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 9 yards on the pickup that time, so he got more than half of it back. But it's still a 3rd and 8.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together.
18 Cardinal, Buffalo 18, 19. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Willis out of the gun. Now a run here off the RP. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andrew McCulba. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. They're quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense can miss too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Packers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometrics. Ran up by the Lux Mesa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go. Here we go.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Willis to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
To throw, here's Willis. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now Willis on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back to throw, Willis. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
And there's an example of not taking your practice work, your drill work, and turning it into game speed. You work on that all the time. Third and long, you want to let them make the catch, rally to the football, tackle them short of the sticks. The pursuit there, not that great.
Yeah, not great. That may be an understatement. That turned into a big play. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, break.
Yes, let's get it.
Finish it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Faster, faster.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 16-yard line.
Viking, 18.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Willis will look to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Lions. Check out.
Willis now off play action. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Jalen Phillips with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
1970 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, here's Willis. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads. They don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the 1st down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Up the middle with Barkley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. This one complete down the field to got him. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 37-yard line.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty.
Throwing is Hurts.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Throw right side complete to Dotson.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down. First and goal, Philadelphia.
Great, set. And
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
19 tight. Here we go.
Back to throw, Willis. Short throw, he's got Kraft.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The shotgun snap to Willis. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Able to find his man, Kraft.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's another Packers.
Willis looks to pass it here.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it, and he'll just get rid of it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
60 Eagles.
Willis takes the snap. They're going for it.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Now flags come in before the kick. Clearly there was contact. Who was at fault? So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Oh, look at the juke. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest in first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Willis. And incomplete on the deep ball. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
19 Tigers.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
That's good for a Packers.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. McManus's point after is good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Saquon Barkley running right. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Great, set.
And Hurts going to move him around. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he's got some space here.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 42 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Great, set.
Here's Hurts to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
63.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Micah Parsons picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Let's go. Trimmer. Tiger Hornet.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Hey, 73. Hey.
Here's Barkley. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming.